dudes, it's Demi and it's Epcot's International Festival of the Arts 2022. This is my favorite festival. I'm so glad that I get to be here and bring you guys along with me. I'm going to give you a full tour of the festival so that you do not miss a thing when you are here. I'm going to break this video down into different sections to make it easier for you. First, we're going to look at all the activities. Then we're going to look at all the entertainment. Then we're going to do all the food booths. There are a lot of food booths. And then we're going to look at the merchandise, and maybe there'll be some things in between, who knows. But all I know is that I am excited. This is my favorite festival, like I said, so let's get in there, let's get our festival on, and let's go get into some hijinks. Epcot's International Festival of the Arts does run from January 14th through February 21st, and it celebrates all different types of art forms. But when you first come into the park, if you're coming through this main gate or through International Gateway, you need to come and pick up a festival passport. The festival passport will be your guide to the festival. It will show you everything. It shows all the activities and locations, which I will go over too. It shows entertainment and the times of performances. It has menus of all of the food booths. And on the very last page, there's like a little game. So at every Epcot festival, they have like a little food scavenger hunt at the back of the festival passport. They have 5 food booths listed with an item, and you're going to get that item at those food booths and you're going to get a stamp. Once you get all those 5 items, you're going to go to the redemption booth and you're going to get a free treat. You don't have to do this all in one day, but you do need to keep the same festival passports so that you can see all the stamps. For Festival of the Arts, they do the wonderful Walk of Colorful Cuisine because it's all colorful for art. And so it's a fun little activity. Obviously, it does cost money because you are buying food booths, but it's a nice, fun little activity, and you do get a free complimentary treat if you do end up doing this. First, let's talk about all of the activities that you can do here at the festival. Over by the Land Pavilion is my favorite activity at the festival. It's the giant paint by numbers. So they open at 11. It's almost 11, so I'm about to go get online to do it. And they're going to assign you a number and you're going to paint the number. So right now it's blank, and then I'll check back in later and see the progress. It takes about 3 days to make, but a cast member has a picture that I can show you what it's going to look like. This is what it eventually will look like. That's very pretty. It's like Spaceship Earth and Starry Night all together. So you're going to get online by this booth. Hi! 6 squares of number 7, thank you. And I pick up a brush? Thank you. You're welcome. It's that easy. Okay, they gave me a spot. I'm gonna paint 6 squares of number 7. This is a totally free activity, by the way, but just be careful. This is real paint, and I opened it carefully and I still got it on me, but let's do some painting. Our next activity, which is actually also free, can be found in the American Adventure Pavilion at the American Gardens Theater, and it's the Animation Academy. A Disney animator is going to come and teach you how to draw a Disney character. And right now they're drawing Simba, and it happens twice a day. Just check your times right now. Today it's at 12:30 and 1:30. They're going to give you a clipboard with a piece of paper and a pencil, and you're going to draw a Disney character, and it's free and it's really fun to do. I just don't have time to actually stay and do it, but it's so much fun. They also do this at Rafiki's Planet Watch in Animal Kingdom, but it's super fun and it's free, and I think you should make time for it if you're here. It's a fun activity. The next activity you can do, you actually have to pay for. This is called Figment's Brush with the Masters, and it's a scavenger hunt around World Showcase. You come and you pick up a $9.99 map, and you're going to have to find Figment around World Showcase, and he's going to be recreating these iconic paintings, and then you're going to get a prize. And you can pick it up here at Disney Traders, and you can also pick it up over at International Gateway. And let's see what the prizes are this year. Here's the prizes here, and it's actually really nice, and you get to paint your own Figment. They have other characters, but right now I'm seeing that they only do have Figment, but this is a really nice little gift. Our next activity are these really super fun photo ops. These are placed all around the park. They're famous paintings that you get to go inside of and take really fun photos with. And our first 2 are on the bridge from Future World to World Showcase. Over in the American Adventure, we have George Washington sailing the Delaware for our next photo op. Between Germany and Italy, we have the Mona Lisa and the Scream. Over in Mexico, right before you leave, right before Norway, is the Frida Kahlo photo op. Another activity that happens at the festival are all of the art galleries. So right now I'm over by Test Track, and there is a bunch over here by Wineland Galleries, and there is some amazing Disney art and all this, like, well, I don't know about all, but most of it you can purchase. There's Disney art, there's non-Disney art, there's paintings, there's sculptures. There's so many beautiful things. Even if you're not going to buy anything, which, like, I won't, because first of all, I'm sure things are out of my price range, but who knows? Who never knows? But you have to come and just take a look at everything, and they're going to be all around the festival, all around World Showcase. And then on top of it, there are featured artists that are around these booths. So you can meet the artist that designs all these amazing photos and paintings. So you have to stop by when you see these art galleries, and you'll see them, like I said, throughout the entire festival. So in between Germany and Refreshment Outpost is the spin art. The spin art is back. This is really fun. It's an activity, but does cost money. But you get to choose different colors, and then get this cool bike ride where it spins in here, all the different paints, and it creates all this really cool spin art, and it's really cool, fun activity. Yes, it does cost a little extra, but it's really cool, and you get to bring it home, so it's like a souvenir and an activity. Okay, it's time to talk about entertainment, and there's a lot of it here. First off, on the center bridge that connects World Showcase and Future World, you have the amazing chalk art. These chalk artists are so amazing. Right now one is mid-drawn. There's going to be more I'll show you, but you have to come check it out. They're absolutely stunning. And this gets changed like frequently, so if you're like coming multiple days, definitely come and check out like what's here. And if you get lucky, you get to see them actually doing it while you're here. Like, this is so great. You get to see her make Minnie right now. Really lucky, exactly, really lucky. They're so cool. Sometimes they even have like 3D art. Last year they had like this really cool 3D Frozen, that horse from Frozen 2, they made it a 3D thing, and it was very, very cool. I was actually here a few days ago, and I saw them, like, the outline of Goofy being drawn of this, and to see it all come together now is so cool. You just have to come and stop by and see the chalk art. There's also different types of chalk. I threw this in entertainment because of the chalk that we just saw, but this is really, really cool. There's gonna be chalk characters like all over World Showcase, and it's really more like an activity, but because I didn't want to make people confused, so because you have this chalk here, but then I'll show you when we get into World Showcase, there's going to be like drawn Disney chalk characters like throughout the pavilion. So here is an example over in Italy. Here is some of the chalk on the walls in World Showcase. We have from the new Pixar movie Luca, and oh my gosh, they're so cute. This is like absolutely beautiful. This is made out of chalk. It blows my mind, and you can just keep finding them throughout World Showcase. After you walk down the bridge into World Showcase, right near port of entry, there's gonna be a stage here. And in the festival passport, it just kind of says it's gonna change every day, and there's no like scheduled times. It says to check the app, but the app didn't have anything. So I just happened to walk over, and there was this like amazing harpist jamming along to some recorded tracks as well. So I think every time you come, it's going to be something a little different, and it might be different later in the day too. I just found over by the front Pluto doing a character sighting. These are unscheduled, you just kind of have to find them, and the characters do come over here a lot. And Pluto is wearing a Festival of the Arts collar. Hi Pluto, I love your collar. It's so beautiful. Are you ready for Festival of the Arts? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited too. You're so cute. Over on the path that connects Future World East and West, or wherever we're calling it now, on these construction walls, they brought back the drawing on inspiration. This year it's celebrating 50 years of magic. They make these construction walls look so much nicer, definitely. They have Imagineers create these drawings based off of Disney attractions, so definitely come and check them out. They have a little blurb, and like I said, it definitely makes the walls look a little nicer. The main event here at Festival of the Arts is the Disney on Broadway series. It is back. So each night, Disney on Broadway stars are going to come here and perform at the American Gardens Theater songs from Disney on Broadway. Tonight for the first night at 5:30, 6:45, and 8 is Ariel Jacobs and Adam Jacobs from Aladdin. I'm so happy this is back because it wasn't here last year, obviously. And they also have the Disney on Broadway dinner package where you can, it's an extra expense. You do a package dinner, you dine at one of the restaurants that are offered, and then you get reserved seating so that you don't have to line up early to make sure that you get a seat here for the show. Right now, it's like a little after 4 and people are already lining up for the 5:30 show.
Ariel Jacobs and Adam Jacobs.
In my own world.
Oh my God.
Didn't understand. I know something has changed. Never thought this way. I know it for real. This could be the start of something new. The start of something new. Ariel over here starred as Jasmine in Aladdin on Broadway.
That Adam he created the role of Aladdin in Aladdin on Broadway. You might have known or read that we have the same last name.
Yes.
We are not married.
Hey, no.
Okay,
Wait,
that's my brother.
That's my sister.
And just in case you're wondering or nervous, we never played Aladdin and Jasmine together on stage.
A whole new world. That's where we'll be.
That's where we'll be.
A thrilling change.
Just place
For you and me. Till we find a place on the harbor winding in a circle of life. We're all in this together. Once we know that we are, give us stars and we see us. Disney fans everywhere. Wave your hands up in the air. That's the way we do it. Let's get to it. Come on, everyone.
So our last bit of entertainment will be here at night at Spaceship Earth. Every 20 minutes there will be a rainbow light show with the Muppets Singing Rainbow Connection, and it is so beautiful. I'm gonna show you the light show now, but I can't put the music over it because I'll get copyrighted. But if you want to see the whole thing, go join me on Patreon today. Become a patron for bonus videos, and you'll help me to continue to create great content here on this channel. But it's so beautiful. I cried so much. Here it is with some other music over it. We are starting out over by Starbucks, and we are at my favorite booth from last year, Pop Eats. This is where you can get that amazing tomato soup and grilled cheese. They changed the French onion one this year, and I'm really sad, but it's now bacon, apple, and brie, and it's $6.25. They also added this new pop art, so it's gonna be like a Pop-Tart type thing. And on top of it, they also put the Figment popcorn bucket here. So I'm sure if you've been following along online, you've seen that wait times to even get over here have been like 5 hours. I rope dropped, I waited online. I waited for 3 hours. Yes, I did get a popcorn bucket, but I really was here for the grilled cheese, so let's go check it out. Here is my haul from Pop Eats. First, we have, of course, the Figment popcorn bucket that people have waited hours to get. It does come with a little bag of colorful popcorn. It costs $25. Maybe they will move it from Pop Eats, but as of right now, of time recording on the first day, that's where it is. I also got the new pop art from the booth. So it's going to be like a little Pop-Tart. And I got the new grilled cheese. Last year they still have the plain grilled cheese, but last year they had a French onion. This year they have a bacon grilled cheese. And of course it comes with the tomato soup and the adorable Pop Eats can. I also got, and you can pick this up at any of the festival booths, the reusable spork, and it features Figment because Figment, of course, is the mascot of this festival. So, all right, I'm excited. Let's dig into the grilled cheese. I have been waiting all year for this grilled cheese. I am so excited. I hope it's as good as I remember. Oh yeah, that is so good. Okay, I don't know what they do here at Pop Eats, but like the grilled cheese from last year is on my business card. It's so good. I have been looking forward to this all year. I love this so much. So this year they have it with bacon. I think the French onion one last year was still better, but this is really good. Their bread is so good and it's so buttery. Their cheese is so cheesy, and they put like cream inside the tomato soup, and it is just all together. Absolutely heaven. It's just such a great grilled cheese. It's like the best grilled cheese I ever had. I was waiting all year for this. I mean, I'm so angry that they put the Figment popcorn bucket here, because I feel like everybody should try grilled cheese from Pop Eats. It's just so good. Plus, you get to take home the cute little Pop Eats can. Like, it's an actual can thing. And then you can repurpose it as like a flower pot. That's what we did. So I really enjoy that. Now let's try the new Pop-Tart. This is the new Pop Art. It's $4.50. It's a sugar cookie with chocolate hazelnut inside. Let's see it. A lot of hazelnut filling in there. Let's give it a try. Surprisingly better than I thought it was going to be. It is like pretty sugary, but like the cookie itself was like really soft and like not like overwhelmingly like artificially sweet. And the hazelnut was nice. I actually really like that. Is it like the best cookie? Do I like say, oh, you have to go and get it? No. But like if you're into hazelnut and you're already going to go Pop Eats, then maybe I would say, yeah, go and definitely try that out if you're into that kind of cookie thing. So definitely not bad. I think it's a little pricey for $4.50, but everything has gone up at this festival. Everything has gone up in Disney in general. So just be aware of that as we continue to see the food booths today. Over by Test Track, the fan favorite, the donut box, has returned with brand new items. We're going to have the vanilla donut with strawberry sugar, strawberry ice cream, fresh strawberries, and strawberry gel. I don't know. For $5.50, the inside out donut and the chocolate dip donut, $5.50, and then $5 for the others. And we're going to get them all because they're all brand new. Here are all the donuts. They actually look so good. The ice cream is like melting away. They look better than the ones that I got from the last festival, but let's see how they are. First, trying the inside out donut. It's a vanilla donut with Bavarian cream. Really sugary, but really, really good. I really love the vanilla, but I also love cream donuts. It's a cake donut, which is really nice. It has a really good like shell when you bite into it. The shell on the chocolate, or vanilla rather, cracks, unless that's white chocolate. That is white chocolate on top, but I actually like it, and it has a nice crack to it. Definitely better from Food and Wine already. So let's try the next one. Okay, here's the vanilla donut with the strawberry sugar. It comes with all this fun stuff on here. This is really nice. I'm just gonna take a bite of this first. There's too much icing on there for me, but if you like a lot of icing, you'll love that. Yeah, that's a yeast donut instead of a cake donut. To me, it's a lot of icing. Let's try the ice cream with it. That's so good. I love that. Honestly, I wish it was just that without the donut. That's really, really tasty. The donut itself was just okay. If you like strawberry, you might really like this, but there is a lot of frosting on that donut. And we have the chocolate dip donut with black and gold sugar sprinkles and chocolate Bavarian cream. I'm sorry, chocolate buttercream. There's so much chocolate, oh my god. As a person who likes chocolate, I didn't like that donut. I felt like their chocolate cream was like way too sugary. The donut is yeast donut. I actually like the donut part itself, but I don't like it's just too sugary, their cream. I like the crunchiness on the top, but Personally, it's just a little too sugary for me, but if you get it, let me know what you think of it. In front of Pop Eats and Starbucks is our next booth. It's Deco Delights. Here you can get a Dolce chocolate mousse, a decadent Valrhona chocolate, and an orange mousse. Okay, we got them all. Here is the Dolce chocolate mousse with chocolate cream and dark chocolate truffle. Next we have the decadent Valrhona, I'm sorry if I say that wrong, chocolate with dark chocolate mousse, chocolate brownie, and cassis mousse. And then finally we have the orange mousse with lemon cake and raspberry meringue. First up, the orange and the meringue. Oh my god, the meringue is so very much there. But the orange flavor is good. I'm not a big fan of meringue. It just tastes like a stale marshmallow. But let's try. I don't even know what I'm eating anymore, this part of the cake. That's delicious. So that was the lemon cake. That was so good. So it was really creamy and lemony, and then it's like almost like a little cookie biscuit at the bottom. That was very, very good. Very, very pretty, very Instagrammable. Next up, I just realized it's pronounced Valrhona because I know how to read. It's like chocolate mousse and chocolate brownie. Let's give it a try. So much chocolate. Oh my god. So much chocolate. But wow. Okay. With the chocolate ice cream, because it's cold, that's really, really good, but super, super chocolatey. The mousse is really nice and like smooth, and then you get like the chunkiness from the brownie, and then the cold from the ice cream. Very, very good. Just very, very chocolatey. So it's definitely rich, but I actually kind of like it. And finally, the Dolce chocolate mousse with the chocolate truffle and cream. The texture is like super soft already. Let's do this. To be honest, not that much flavor. Maybe I need to get it with the chocolate truffle. Yeah, that's probably what we needed to do. Let's try that again, round 2. Wow, that's so rich. Oh my god, so much sugar. Just from eating all 3. Very, very tasty, very, very rich. When you add that chocolate to it, wow, it's a big difference. Like on its own, like it's fine. The flavors are very light with it, but yeah, it's just like a very light cream taste, and then you add that rich chocolate, and it's just like, wow, lots of rich, silky flavors in your mouth. It's heavy, very shareable. Like I had like 2 bites, like, and there's like a lot on here, so it's a pretty big portion for for what you get. So I think it's a nice definitely decadent. definitely decadent. Across from Starbucks is the deconstructed dish. Here is where they have that deconstructed BLT, and they have a deconstructed onion soup and a deconstructed key lime pie. That is on the wonderful Walk of Cuisine. I got the deconstructed BLT last year, and it was very, very good, and I think it's a great like breakfast option. If you come here like early enough and you come straight to this booth, definitely get that for like a fun little brunch item. Behind Starbucks is Refreshment Port, and this is here all year round, but they always have a festival treat. And it looks like for this festival, they have the Artist Palette Jumbo Cookie for $5.50. After Refreshment Port, we have the booth in Canada, Gourmet Landscapes. Here they have the Blood Orange Braised Beet Carpaccio, the Roasted Bone Marrow, and the Wild Mushroom Risotto. They also have the Frozen Rusty Nail cocktail here this year, and I got that last year, and it was absolutely delicious. It comes with a chocolate piece that looks like a rusty nail, and it's a very, very delicious whiskey-based beverage, and I highly recommend it. The Joffrey's locations here at Epcot also get in on the festival fun. Here at the Joffrey's in between the UK and Canada, they are offering the colorful canvas cold brew, a sweet creamy cold brew top with whipped cream and fruity cereal for $6.39, and you can also make it spirited for $13.99. Made it over to France, and it's a super popular booth as usual, and the line is wrapped around a million times, and there's just way too many new things for me to wait on this line. And this time they are offering the creamy brie in a bread bowl. They have brought back the croissant with the black winter truffle croissant, and then they have the chilled lobster bisque mousse served with dill brioche, and then they also have a molten chocolate hazelnut cake. So that is here for you. I'm sure it's great because usually the France booth is always very great, and you can tell by how long this line is. It's literally wrapped around twice, I think. It's very long. I am so hyped, you guys, because after France is the new booth based off the new movie Encanto, and I'm obsessed with Encanto, just like the rest of the world. If you haven't seen it yet, it's on Disney Plus, and it's just a phenomenal movie with just some amazing music. So the booth is called Vibrante and Vivito, and it's inspired by Encanto. And even if you don't come in, like, wait online to get food here, come and see. They even put like a little Encanto display here. Come read all about it. It's really, really pretty, really, really cool. I absolutely adore this movie. I mean, I don't know if you're on TikTok or not, but like all of TikTok has become Encanto, unless I'm on like some weird Encanto side of TikTok. But I'm gonna get everything on this menu. This is a brand new menu, and let's go see it. Here they are offering house-made chorizo and potato empanada, and that is on the wonderful walk of colorful cuisine. They also have a spicy soup and a passion fruit mousse. For beverages, they have a coconut and passion fruit smoothie, and they also have a frozen pina colada and a passion fruit daiquiri. I'm gonna skip the drinks. Oh my god, it's Belle. Hi, Belle. And then but I'm gonna get all three of these because it's a brand new menu and I love Encanto. Everything looks really good, and honestly the portion looks pretty good too. The only thing I'm really confused about is that why didn't they do arepas? The whole movie they're eating arepas and they didn't make arepas, but whatever. Let's try everything. Okay, let's start off with this soup. It looks nice and spicy. I hope it's got stuff in here. Oh my goodness, it's like a whole thing of corn in here. Let's give it a whirl. Look at Disney giving me some spice. Disney never gives me spice. That's delicious. For me, it could always be spicier, but that's good. It has a nice little kick to it. I really like the meat in here. It's cooked really, really well. This is nice. This feels like comfort food, honestly. There's avocado chunks in there. I'm very surprised at how good this is. I really didn't think it was going to be that good, but I actually really like this. That chicken is cooked really well. Corn is a little soft from being in the juices, but it's good. This is a really tasty little soup here. Very surprising. I kind of really like it. I don't know if everyone will like it. This is definitely a very specific taste. If you don't like spicy, you're not going to like it, but I think everything in here tastes very good. I really like the chunks of the avocado. The chicken is cooked very well, and I like the little spice. When Disney gives me spice, I will always take it because it's very rare. Very good dish. Next up is the empanada. It looks really good. It's got all this stuff on it, and this is part of the wonderful walk of colorful cuisine. Let's try it. Oh, that's good. The sauce on top, very good. I like the meat inside is very delicious. There's lots of stuff mixed inside of there. Wow, and I love empanadas. This is very, very good. I would 100% get this again. This is really good. This booth is really, really doing well for me. This is so good. This is really delicious. I also really enjoy like different types of Spanish food, different countries, Spanish style countries, and I think they really knocked it out of the park with this one. This is Colombian style. This is really, really good. I really recommend getting the empanada. Here is the passion fruit mousse with dragon fruit jam. Let's do it. Here we go. Got a bit of everything. Yes. I just love when things don't fall, especially all over me. That's so good. I love the orange citrusy flavor. It's actually like an actual like piece of dragon fruit. You can like taste like the seeds in it. Not like seeds, but like nice texture with it. That's really nice. And then you have like the little bit of the whipped cream on top. This booth, wow. Like, listen, if you know me, you know I don't overhype things. I always give my very honest opinion. This booth is fire. This is the booth to come to. And yeah, I'm so glad I got everything on this menu, and I'm so happy Encanto exists. And if you haven't watched it, please go watch it. It's so good. This booth is awesome. Made it to Morocco. They have put the booth in Tangerine Cafe, which was the quick service here, but now it's being used for the festivals, the past few festivals. Nothing here is new. They have the grilled kebabs. That was here for Festival of the Holidays. They have, once again, the stone-baked baked Moroccan bread. That was here for Food and Wine and Festival of the Holidays. I had it during Food and Wine. It was okay. It had a lot of the good, like, fun little sauces. It was fine, nothing like to go too crazy about, but it was pretty good. And they have the crispy almond phyllo pockets. Made it to the American Pavilion, and first stop is the funnel cake stand. The funnel cake stand always has a festival treat, and this time their funnel cake for the festival is the cherry blossom funnel cake for $10.50. So yes, it did go up in price. Here is the cherry blossom funnel cake. It's chocolate chip funnel cake topped with cherry ice cream, rainbow whipped cream, chocolate chips, and a maraschino cherry. All right, got a bit of everything. It's okay. The funnel cake itself is nice and crunchy. I really like this like chocolate chip whipped cream. That's very good. The cherry ice cream itself, like, and I like cherry stuff, just doesn't have a lot of flavor. It needs a little bit more. It's just a little bit too bland, if ice cream can be bland, if that makes any sense. Especially after having the 50th anniversary ice cream at Hollywood Studios, funnel cake rather, that they had a bunch of powdered sugar, and it was just really, really delicious. And I'm not the biggest funnel cake fan. That one really blew my mind. This one is a little disappointing. I'll link that video here if I remember. If not, go check out all my videos, especially the 50th stuff and all the stuff I do. Yeah, it's just not particularly that great of an ice cream. Not something I would run to. Back this year at the American Adventure is the artist table. Here they brought back that beef Wellington. I had it last year. It was just okay. There was really nothing crazy about it. It was totally just fine. There's like a huge long line right now. I wouldn't wait this long for it. Hello, sorry. And they also have that pan-seared scallop. I haven't had it, but I've heard personally that it was like okay. They also have a pistachio cake, and they also have that sipping chocolate flight, which I got last year. And if you remember, the white and the dark were fine, but that milk chocolate, it has that little bit of the pink in it. It tasted like Robitussin to me. So it's very pretty, very Instagrammable, but wasn't my favorite. Over at Joffrey's in the American Adventure, they are offering the Rainbow Dreams Cold Brew, a sweet creamy cold brew topped with whipped cream and colorful marshmallow crunch for $6.39. Spirited version available for $13.99. Italy. Okay, here at the Italy booth, the line is always really long, number one, and that's because people like Italian food, and that's you know, I get that. But the problem I have with the Italy booth is that everything is very overpriced. Like, why is a donut $11? And it's not like the food is it's not like the food is bad, but it's like really overpriced for what you get. The food isn't exceptional, and it's just very expensive. If you're gonna be like eating and drinking throughout the day, to me, it's just not worth it, but that's just my preference. If you like the Italy booth, please let me know in the comments. If you don't like the Italy booth, let me know in the comments. But that's just my opinion. For me, it's a skip. For like every festival, for me, it's a skip. It just never seems worth it to me, especially because the line is always long too. Over in Germany got a new festival name, booth name, Pastoral Palette. They have a new menu item, the Wild Boar Cassoulet. The red wine braised beef short rib is back, and the opera cake is back. The opera cake is really, really good. I actually didn't even film it when I got it last year because I didn't get it for the video. I got it like just on my own, but it's really, really good. I really recommend that. But I'm gonna skip today because there is still a whole other booth that's brand new that I want to go try. In between Germany and China is Refreshment Outpost. This is here all year long, but they are serving the Artist Palette Jumbo Chocolate Chip Cookie here as well for $5.50 for the festival. Over in China, we have the Painted Panda booth. Here they are offering the General Tso's Chicken Shumai for $10.75, which I'm sorry, I cannot justify 3 little pieces of shumai for $10.75. I don't care how good it is, if it's good or not. That's insane. And a char siu pork bun, one pork bun for $8.50. Listen, I'm not doing it. I don't care. If you want to try it, please let me know how it is. I also like the Jasmine draft beer here. I can no longer drink it, but I recommend that if you do come to the China booth. But I think that, listen, I know the prices have gone up a lot, but this one, I cannot justify this at all. Made it over to Mexico. Mexico always puts their picture booth in the corner, so I can't show you pictures, but they do have 2 new items. The huarache verde, which is it's like a slow roasted pork on huarache is like it's a bread. It's a Mexican bread with fresh pineapple and pickled onions. And then they have a carne asada, which is seared beef tenderloin, grilled queso fresco, and refried beans. And then the taco de chocolate is back. And I've heard mixed reviews about it. I didn't get it last year or the year before. And the Mexican craft beer is here, and I have had it in the past when I could have beer, and I did like it. So I recommend it. I can't get it anymore because I can no longer drink beer. I am going to skip the Mexico booth today because, like I said, there is one brand new booth still left that I do want to try. After Mexico is the new booth, the Craftsman's Courtyard. Here they are serving, if I butcher this words, I'm so sorry, pâté de campagne, a cast iron roasted PEI mussels, and a cast iron seared steelhead trout. I do not eat trout. I'm still learning to eat fish, but I do not eat trout. But I will decide to get something on here. I don't think I'm gonna, you know what? Let's get this weird pate thing, because mussels are mussels, and this looks totally weird, so let's get that. Well, this is just a beautiful little dish here, and it comes on this very cute little plate. It's like a cardboard plate, but it looks like marble. And so there's the pate, and I was saying it correctly, pate de campagne. So it looks like pate, looks like a little toasted bread, and some goodies in there, some edible flowers. I'm excited to try this. I forgot utensils. Wish me luck. That is so good. That is so good. Okay, first of all, you need to like pate, so it's like a soft, soft meat, lots of stuff in there, like you can see. But then everything with it, like the olive, the whole grain mustard, the sauce, it feels very charcuterie, which is like, I'm very pro charcuterie if you know me. This is so good. There's lots of just like really good flavors in here and great textures. The bread is nice and crunchy, and you get like those nice bursts of the mustard from the little mustard seeds. This is a really good dish. Obviously it's a little adventurous for some, but I really recommend it. And if you like charcuterie, you will probably like this. I think this is really, really good and a really good addition to the festival. That sauce too, fire. After the Craftsman's Courtyard, we have our next Joffrey's location, and here they are serving the Cinnamon Swirl Cold Brew, a sweet, creamy cold brew topped with whipped cream and cinnamon squares for $6.39. Spirited version available for $13.99. And finally, we have made it all the way back toward Mission Space Joffrey for their festival treat. And it is the Mocha Masterpiece Cold Brew. This one sounds like the best, definitely. A sweet, creamy cold brew topped with whipped cream and chocolate puffs for $6.39. Spirited version also available for $13.99. Time to look at the festival merchandise, and we are going to head into the Creation Shop, the biggest merchandise location at Epcot and the newest. Here's this year's Spirit jersey. We have Figment. We have Figment all around. We have Spaceship Earth, music notes, crayons, pencils, cooking utensils, instruments. It's actually a really nice one. Let's see the back. I actually really like it this year. It says "Make a Masterpiece Today, Festival of the Arts 2022," and it's $74.99. Next we have this hat with a bunch of different icons of music and painting and all that stuff, and Figment. The back is blue and it is $29.99. We have this t-shirt for $39.99. We have this Figment face tumbler for $26.99. We have the magic band for $39.99. There is a pass holder one too, which I will show in a few minutes. There are Festival of the Arts note cards. These are really nice actually for $9.99. And this painter's palette plate, it's plastic, it's hard plastic, for $19.99. We have a few pins. This is the first one, it's Figment for $17.99. We have Minnie and Mickey, $19.99, and a different Figment one for $17.99. Moving on to the pass holder exclusive items. We have this long sleeve, it's not like a hoodie, but it has a hood on it, but it's like a thin long sleeve, but it's not like that thin. It's hard to explain, but it's the pass holder because it has the word pass holder on here too, and it has Mickey and Minnie and Figment and Daisy on it, and it is $44.99. There is a pass holder exclusive pin, and that is $19.99, and the pass holder exclusive magic band for $39.99.
Well, my dudes, that was Festival of the Arts 2022. I just love this festival so much. I loved this so much. The Rainbow Connection light show. I loved the Disney on Broadway series. I'm a little biased. I work in theater in New York, so, you know, I love the Disney on Broadway series. I'm so glad that it's back. I think the food here is my favorite out of all the festivals. It all looked so good. It was all so tasty. Here were my top picks for everything that I've eaten today and that I've had in the past. The grilled cheese, pop eats, obviously so delicious. Everything at the Encanto booth, especially that empanada. That empanada was absolutely delicious. I loved that pate at that new booth. I thought that was so good. If you like charcuterie, you're gonna absolutely love that. For a sweet treat, I think my favorite one out of all of them was that Valrhona chocolate from Deco Delights. That was that chocolate like mousse and brownie and the chocolate ice cream. It was a lot of chocolate, but like all together it worked really well. And then from past festivals, which I love and still recommend, the Deconstructed BLT from the Deconstructed booth, and then the Frozen Rusty Nail from the Canada booth. I really think you can't go wrong with any of those. The donut boxes, they were okay. Like I didn't like hate any of them. You know, the chocolate one was just fine. The vanilla one was pretty good. The strawberry, I liked all the stuff on it. But you know, overall, those were my top picks, and everything I had was like pretty all like good. No complaints. I think the merchandise was very cute this year. I liked all the chalk art, of course. I love Paint by Numbers. I think you're just gonna have such a great time at this festival. Plus, it's such a beautiful time of year. It's nice and cool out. I personally love it being from New York, so I don't like sweating. So yeah, that was Festival of the Arts 2022. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did like the video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit your bell notifications so you don't miss anything that goes on this channel. Follow me on Instagram at Magical Hijinx. Be sure to check out my Patreon to become a patron. You'll get exclusive bonus videos and you'll be helping me to continue to create great content here on this channel. And until next time, my dudes, I hope you guys get to some hijinks very soon. Bye-bye.